Okay, so this is a video. The first one I've ever made for Tumblr, and possibly the last, because I just have one thing that I want to say. So last week, well actually Tuesday, which was 3 days ago, I got blood taken, and I made a post about it, and I had a picture and stuff, and I got barely any notes, but that is really irrelevant. But pretty much it was just a story about how I went to get my blood taken, and being a vegan, all of the other meat eaters in line assumed that I must be anemic, or at least have my iron must be at least too low that I definitely can't get my blood taken, and that my blood was pretty much no good for the Red Cross. And it was really insulting. And I was actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was waiting to get tested, I was really worried, and because I wanted to prove them wrong, because the entire time I was arguing with them and telling them that no, there's no way that I'm anemic, because I think I would know. But I was nervous anyways, regardless, just because I had never given blood before, and who knows. So when they tested me, I was afraid that I was gonna be anemic, and then I'd have to walk out, and everyone would be like, dude, told you, or whatever, and they would all be giving blood, and then I would be trapped. But it didn't happen at all. So this is just me, a video for vegans that are afraid that they're not healthy enough. If you're not healthy enough, if you know you're not healthy enough, then become healthy, because it's not that hard, especially if you're vegan, because it's healthier than a meat eating diet anyways. And if you really, really, really aren't healthy at all, and all you're eating is processed foods that are shit for you, stop. Processed foods are terrible, and they will kill you. Don't, they won't kill you, but, well, they might, but don't eat them. They're just not good. But anyways, back to my story. So there was 4 or 5 meat eaters in front of me, and those were the ones that were mainly attacking me and telling me that I must be iron deficient and blah 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 blah. So they went in right before me, and they got tested, and they came out, and 4 out of the 5 of them, I shit you not, 4 out of 5 of them, their iron was too low, and they were sent back, and they couldn't give blood. And it was awesome. I felt so good, but then I was wait, if they have no iron, I'm probably not gonna have iron, and now I'm scared. So then I went in and I got tested, and my iron was right on key, exactly what they needed, and I was flailing inside. I was so happy. I was yeah, bitches, fuck you. So then I went and I gave my blood, which is just as good as anyone else's blood, even though I'm vegan, and it was awesome. And it was the first time, and I'm definitely gonna do it again. And I will not hesitate to brag to those meat eaters that they suck, and they can go fuck themselves and stop judging. And look who's anemic now, bitches. Yeah, that's right, you. But this isn't really mean, because I'm not mean, and I would never say that in their face, because they'd probably punch me and I'd probably cry. So yeah. But this post isn't even about that, because I already typed all about that, and this is a really long video. This is why I never make videos, because I ramble. But anyways, someone reblogged it or whatever and said that it inspired them, and they showed their mom or something, and that made me really happy. I'm glad that my story somehow connects to your life and your story. I don't know what you had to show your mom, or what you had to talk to her about, or if she didn't believe that veganism could be healthy, or if she thought that you're anemic just because you're vegan or whatever. But I'm glad that you could prove her wrong. But if your mom thinks that you are anemic or something, the best thing you can do is don't show her my story, but go to the doctor yourself and get tested, just because in case you are, you need to know. And because my story, my health isn't parallel to everyone else's health, so you should definitely do that. And I'm just really happy that I'm I just love being healthy, I really do, and I'm a lot healthier than I used to be. And so it's kind of weird when people tell me that I'm not healthy, and it's really, you should have seen me 4 or 5 years ago. That's when I wasn't healthy. Now, this is the healthiest I've ever been, and it's awesome. And this isn't just for, well, I'm sure the only people that watch this are vegans, but if there are any meat eaters still hanging around, I want you to know that you're awesome. That's right, I said it. Meat eaters are awesome, vegans are awesome, we're all awesome, and the only way that we're gonna change each other, and we need to work together, we don't need to fight. This is getting so deep, but meat eaters and vegans, there's always that rivalry, and they're always fighting with each other, and I'm gonna say that it's the vegan person's responsibility to be the bigger person, because we want everyone to be vegan, honestly. Every vegan wants that in the perfect world. But it's not happening, and it's not here, and so we need to accept each other's differences and just try to positively influence the meat eater that is in discussion to change their views. Because if we're rude to them, then they're gonna think that all vegans are rude and that veganism creates rude, harsh people, and that's not what happens. So everyone stay awesome, and no one probably watched this, but have a great day.